All right, here we go. Oh, I got no drink. All right, here we go. Oh, we're live right now. Okay. Hey, there we go. We're live. Because you just never know when K-Pro is what K-Pro is going to do to find the truth. So I'm going to let K-Pro explain. You might want to give it a minute for people to get in here, but I'm going to let K-Pro explain where she is. Who's that in the background right there?
That's USA China.
USA China.
Oh, let's see if let's see. Can you read this?
Fishing
Tell me which way to go.
for flounder finds unfish.
Well, who is that? Can you see?
No, it's too blurry. It won't focus because of the glare. What is it? Where are you at? What are you doing?
What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, let me put that back down. So, you want to give it a minute? Hi, Mike.
Yeah, we'll give it a minute.
Okay.
So I'm at home with the command center, which I got a lot of organization to do here. But Christy flew out to where? Because I hear there's a special super secret invite that went out on for Monday. What's going on?
I don't think it's secret.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not a secret
as this
now.
case gets. So, let's see, where do I start? So there was a couple of us that were really interested in, after those emails were put out between Jack and Forrest that said, I'm down in Temple going through archives from the 70s and 80s. Marvin Fenn did a column about fishing. And he asked Forrest, was that, and I can't see chat, so hi everybody, but you need to read it to me if something comes up.
Yeah, if there's questions.
And said, so can you confirm it's this? Oh, look who else is here. Come here.
Nemo in the house. Nemo and Sam.
Nemo's in the house.
What's up, guys?
So see, look at this VOTG.
I'm standing up.
This is the team.
That's just a green screen. You guys are really at Bally's, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's in February.
So here's what we decided to do. I want to make this short and sweet. Here's what we decided to do. We decided to come to Temple, start going through archives. Everything is archived on microfiche. You will see some videos later. Microfiche is very challenging, especially when the machine isn't fully functional. So we've spent probably about 20 hours over 3 days going through fishing logs, going over the sports section, fishing section, where Marvin was a columnist and contributing author. We have found lots because he gave a lot of columns on how to fly fish, how you put hooks on, how you make this, that, the other. We found some really interesting stuff because he did write quite a bit about his fishing in Yellowstone, on the Madison. We're going to show some really, really good stuff later. We can't get it all on a video now. So what we're asking, though, is we put out yesterday that we're here. We wanted to get a couple days of research in before we got too distracted by anyone knowing that we're here. We are going to go on Monday. We are influencers, I guess, whatever. But if you have anything at the Temple Library that you want us to look at, research, take pictures of, etc., we are on the prowl for two things. And if you have any of this information, fishing logs from the 1970s, we have honed in on 1978 being the correct year. And also, if you have anything on the Eagle store, the brown trout that was up, a couple searchers said, early on searchers, like a Diggin' Gypsy, Mike, remind me, I want to reach out to Diggin' Gypsy. There was a brown trout mounted on that wall.
Right.
So that is what we're looking at right now.
So let me just make it clear. So in that one video that the interview that Forrest Fenn did from his house, on the wall, the book on the wall was the fishing log, his father Marvin's fishing log. And you believe Jack used either that fishing log or one of these articles that is about.
So that,
right.
Well, let me interrupt you. That fishing log was from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. We're looking for 1970s. It is somewhere. We just haven't been able to get our hands on it.
So you believe it points, Nemo. So you believe it points to 9 Mile Hole? This is why this is how Jack figured out it was 9 Mile Hole?
Yes. And that's what his emails seem to indicate. Because his emails
there's a delay. Did he go to the library where you're at, or did he do it a different way?
That's
he was there where you're at researching. Okay.
And he is doing exactly what we are doing, which is going through microfiche and going through Marvin's column.
So Forrest Fenn's father had a column in the newspaper.
Yes.
And that's what you guys are looking at. Got it. Okay. So Nemo, Sam, and K-Pro in Temple, Texas, trying to get the answers for the community, just to know, how did Jack know it was 9 Mile Hole? What made Jack, cross, what did he do? He went 2 weeks, metal detector. Maybe he had it, maybe he didn't, whatever.
Right.
Well, how did he know it was 9 Mile Hole? You believe the answer's in that microfiche from 1978.
Yes.
Okay.
Which we'll share all that later. There's a lot happening right now. The twig owner has been confirmed. That twig, the famous twig in the treasure chest. We'll give you a lot of other information now.
Wait. Somebody has the twig?
So we'll give you a lot of other information once we know. So much has happened all at once. But right now, here's what I need from any of you. Email me at kpro3@aol.com if you have anything in this library or at Temple that you think will be pertinent. We are in focus mode. I have gotten a bunch of other confirmations of other things that are happening, like the twig owner and this and that and the other. That will be as soon as we can break loose here. We will have a really big week and provide you all that information. But yes, there's tons happening. We are going to be touring on Monday, and we will get hopefully video, pictures, whatever we're allowed to do out to all of you guys as well. But right now I can tell you, it seems like we're walking in Jack's footsteps at least. But if there's more information, we know the archives, we've been doing this for days. We now need the next step, which is what else is here. If you have the fishing logs from 1978, if you have anything on eagles, we already have the articles and things. I'm talking about that mounted piece from eagles. Those are the two things we're looking for. Between the stuff that we found, it will bring it all together. But yes, the twig has been found at 9 Mile Hole that was in the treasure chest.
Come on. You
believe
you believe it's the right one?
Yes.
I got it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he's gone. So those of you that don't know, Mama Cowlazar had a little bit of an accident, and Mike is having to deal with x-ray machines and things at the house. So everybody give prayers to Mama Cowlazar. But they are back home, which is great. So that is really all that's all I have time for, because I am still going through lots, and we are still going through. Nemo's sitting next to me. So here's the team. Here's the team.
Shiloh. No, just kidding.
He's over there.
Yeah, Shiloh's here.
Somebody probably has what you're looking for. We'll see if they email you with it.
Right, and that's what I'm hoping doing this call to action. We are here one more day before we head to Dallas and get a tour of the treasure chest. So if you have those pieces, I'd like to put it all in one video. I will give credit to whoever, or put it up wherever you think, and then hopefully you will give us permission to show it on our show. But yeah, between now, this information, the twig now being found and discovered.
I cannot believe that one, unless it's Rudy. If Rudy found it, I'll believe it. But other than that, I don't believe it. But anyway, Mandel asks, did you visit Marvin Fenn Park in Temple?
Yeah. No, we haven't visited the park yet. We did visit the grave site. We did visit Forrest old home. We have not done, we'll do that maybe later today. We have been researching all the way till, we always say at the end of the day, we're going to go wherever, and then it's dark. We have been here open to close basically every day, and doing this, and now it's kind of refined and all that. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the twig thing, that's going to be a hell of a story. That'll be interesting. So it's going to be a hell of a show when you get back. I know you're going to be at Heritage Auctions on Monday with the other people that were invited. So you're going to try and get video, correct, of the treasure chest and all that fun stuff, and the people.
Yeah, if they allow us, but we'll definitely get in there. We'll tell you guys all about it. Appointments are starting Tuesday through Friday of this week only. First come, first serve. You do have to be highest bidder, I guess. This is all Heritage requirements. This is not LLC requirements. But now anybody that's going there on Monday now knows how I feel, because they want you to open a credit line for you to even be able to see. They want your banking information. They want a lot of stuff. It's their rules. It's not LLC's rules. It's LLC has made it clear to me they will not be getting any of our personal information or private information. So I'll talk more about that later. Again, that's not what this is about. I'm going to go back and focus on this. If you have anything in Temple we need to see, picture, a book or article or microfiche or something, please let me know, or Mike know. Mike and I'll, hook up each night. If you have anything on eagles, and if you have the fishing logs from 1978, those are the 3 things we're looking for to hopefully bring this all together and back home.
Is there anybody in the chat that plans on being there at Heritage on Monday? Packer Jack, are you going? Because even if people don't have an invite, you guys can get people in, you think, or no? I mean, I don't know how it works. It said +1, right? I did get the invite for the record, but I obviously am not going.
Yeah, but anyone that just wants to meet up there too. I know Copper Dan's going. I believe, I haven't talked to him directly, but I think Rudy's been open that he's going. I only heard that third hand, so I don't know. Nemo's going. This crazy guy named USA China's going.
And you guys know you're all going to go to a restaurant or a bar after and do a little. You need to go live from the bar or the restaurant and tell us how it went. I know you're going to take video and that'll be for later, but go live from wherever you guys meet up after. Let's see all who shows up. So you said Nemo, Sam, you, Copper Dan, maybe Rudy. Anybody else?
Was there one more? I thought there was 6.
That is 6. You, Copper Dan, Nemo.
Oh, Ben's going to be in the parking lot, I heard.
Ben's going to show up. Maybe he's going to tailgate the parking lot.
He's going to tailgate. I think he's going now. I know he said he was. I think he's going. Oh, and Jens is going.
Jens is going. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Think they'll let his video gear inside? He's probably going to take
from what I've heard, no. But he's creative and he's persistent.
Oh, that'll be interesting. All right. So this is like a pre-World Series of Fenn. So we hope to see everybody in February because we can discuss this entire thing in person. Lou B says he may be there. Lou's going to fly in. That's awesome, Lou. Let me go. And so for those of you that can't make it, K-Pro plans on filming it. So we'll have it in a show, hopefully next week when she gets back. So now you guys know why I was solo when I went live on Thursday. That's why K-Pro's on assignment in Temple, Texas, soon to be Irving, Texas, for the Heritage Auction preview of the treasure chest on Monday. Okay.
So again, the big takeaway here is, number 1, if you have anything on eagles, the mounted fish. Number 2, 1978 fishing logs. And number 3, anything in the Temple library that we can take pictures of, or you think that I think we work better collectively. So if you have something, we're here rest of today. We're open a couple more hours. They are open tomorrow. That's when we're leaving. I don't know if I don't know what tomorrow looks like, but maybe we could do it tomorrow if it's something really important. But those are the 3 things we're needing. And you won't believe some of the stuff we found. You will not believe. I haven't read through it all. I'm recording at this point. God, I hope I can. I need to download everything tonight in case anything happens to my phone.
And I just want to make sure I understand. Jack saw the and you tell me if you agree with this. This is just what I believe. You tell me what you think, Gabriel. Jack saw the interview of Forrest from his den. He saw the Marvin fishing log book on the shelf, and that made him want to go to Temple to research this microfish, just like you are. And that's what led him to 9 Mile Hole. You think?
I don't have enough information to know. Was it the column first and then the California slip up that said he tailed off my favorite whatever? He sent an email to Forrest that was recently released like a week ago that said, hey, Forrest, your father had a fishing column in the 70s and 80s in Temple. I'm working with the archivist at the library. Does that sound about right? The 70s and 80s? Because if you come here, let me show you. Well, maybe I shouldn't come out. I will show you the file cabinet. The file cabinet, they go by months, and each one of these take about 20 to 30 minutes. This is 1 month. They have 40 years of these, and we don't know what month it is. So we started like he did, mid 70s, and we worked. We're on 79 right now. We only made it 4 years, and it's taken 3 days. I believe this is the second slip up, in my opinion. I didn't get super secret anything. This is the second slip up. Once you see, remember the word, is the word chasing important in the chasing? Remember the word chasing.
Right.
That'll become important later.
Hooley says the lure showed the fishing log. The documentary, The Lure, showed the fishing log. So that's interesting. Copper Dance.
Yeah, I need detailed 1978 detailed fishing logs, please.
Copper Dance.
We're trying to get our hands on them.
Copper Dan says, hey, K-Pro, it's cool to see that you're finally, that we know you're finally part of the LLC. Because you're there. And I said, if that was the case, I would be there too. We got rid of our LLC, remember everybody?
We didn't say it out loud.
Or did we? Yeah. All right.
Well, you know that Copper Dan keeps secret information until he gets into chat. So
C-Star says, see if they have a copy of Ha Ha Ha.
Oh, let's see.
Good one, C-Star. I thought you were joking. I think he was. Can you confirm you did find a copy of the Beacon Star there? All right. Some of the fishing articles say that Marvin is out of Austin. Well, I don't know. That's
Austin actually is when they don't have enough feed. They actually took out of an Austin newspaper. Marvin had his own. So there's actually 4 columnists. There's one consistent one every week, but then when they could get Marvin actually would send. We haven't figured out if it was by telegraph or by mail. He would actually send his stories to the editors. They would type them up that following week, which was pretty amazing to hear that. So yeah, we found out a lot of stuff like that. That was just amazing. I thought he would write them up and bring them home in the winter. No, he would actually, we think, well, you couldn't email, so you would have to mail or telegram. We're trying to find those right now. We're working with some of the archives.
Oh, well, here's a question. Do they have the Thrill of the Chase at the library? Be pretty cool if they did.
I think they do. Yeah, they do. We told them anything in the last 10 years we didn't even want to look at, because we're not crazy treasure hunters. We were really into fishing. And so we wanted to work on the fishing side. We didn't want to say, hi, crazy searcher. So we haven't looked at anything in the last 10 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Ben, Treasure Warriors is in the chat. Ben, is it confirmed that you are flying to Heritage for Monday's showing?
I think he said that.
I thought you were, but I was just wondering if you're going to be there or not. Because Nemo and Sam and K-Pro are in Temple, Texas right now. We've heard rumors that Rudy's going to fly in, Jens, and who else? That was it. Copper Dan.
Copper Dan.
No, Copper Dan.
Copper Dan. Shame on you. Copper Dan did ask me if I'd share a room with him, and the answer is no.
Yeah.
Oh, Davi B says it's the chase they sought and not the quarry, whatever it is. Remember?
Oh, so the chase. So when you're chasing something, that would be an important word to maybe look at. Okay, that's good to know. You should see a video on Monday. That's going to be pretty awesome.
Are you guys like the only ones in that library?
We're in a back room, and this is like our command center, if you will. So we're the only ones in this area. This library is actually really, really busy. I was surprised.
Oh, okay. Did you guys go by Forrest's old house with the porch and all that stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So is there anything you could say you found, or you want to wait for the video next week when we show it all? Did you find the smoke?
We found plenty of articles about the Madison. And then we think we might have found something really important, but again, we've got to read it over. Right when I tease it, everyone's going to want it now. And so I don't want to tease it now, because I know we still need to go through stuff. So I'll just say, I think we found what Jack found. I think we found the second slip up. But until we actually read through it, and actually, I don't want to tease it, but I can tell you next week is going to be probably the biggest week, not auction related, chase related, because I'm going to try to get this video together. But you know me, Mike, I'm going to get frustrated. I'm going to throw my machine, and then I'm going to ask you to put the video together.
Let me download it all and I'll edit it together or whatever. Treasure Warrior says, I am flying to Dallas. I rejected the invite. We'll be at the bar across the street in a silent protest against Influencer First. No hard feelings to those who go. All are welcome to join me after. And yeah, that's what we were saying, is, there's going to be a meetup, so you guys can all get together and talk it out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why you wouldn't go in, Ben. They only invited a select number of people. I understand some people are going to feel left out, but it's like when you have the press come in, these are the people who are going to get the word out. So I understand why the LC is doing it. But anyway,
yeah, it's like a press junket, if you will, and others have access.
It's just a preview.
To everybody. Yeah. So, okay, that's all we have, and all the news fit to print at this moment. But again, email me, kpro3@aol.com, or messenger, Facebook Messenger, or if you have my text me. If there's something important, let me know.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
All right, everybody, live from Temple, Texas. What's the name of the library, or you don't want to give it?
Temple Library. There's only one.
Temple Library. All right, Sam, Nemo, good to see you. We'll see you in February. And yeah, now you're going to go live Monday then. Is that what I heard? After the Heritage auction visit?
We're going to, I don't know. That's so far away from where my head is right now. Yeah. We'll figure that out, though. I promise.
All right, everybody. We'll see you Monday then. Have a good weekend.
Okay, bye.